Well, I just wanted to talk about certain things. Men and women, to be honest with you, it actually goes across the spectrum. It's sad when you have people, significant others who are amazing, who are loyal and dedicated, etc. And you give them time, you give them the years of your life, and they basically poop on it. They poop on it, they take advantage, or they're not the best them that they can be. And it's okay. It's okay, because at times that's how we grow. We grow through mistakes, and we grow through those things. But if you want to get back with an ex, remember that everyone has an opportunity to grow, and you're not always the same person you are, when you start off a journey. It's how you end that journey. But with that being said, if you're thinking about returning with an ex, don't undercut yourself. Don't settle for less. Understand that if your ex isn't showing growth, a visible growth, where they started here and are now here, and they made changes to better themselves as individuals. Because the mistake with people is that we want people to get better for us, not about you. Because at the end of the day, God is God. We serving the holy man above. So it's not about them changing for you. It's about them understanding their flaws or their mistakes and changing to better themselves as individuals, oneself as well. But this topic is not about us personally. This is about our significant others or our exes or whatever. And women, don't be catty. I'm talking about men and females that are just but significant others. Come on, guys. If you return with an ex that has not shown visible growth, it speaks volumes about oneself. It speaks volumes about yourself. You can still love somebody. We can love our exes. We can adore them, and then we can have awesome memories. And then remember the bad as well. Remember, when you forgive someone, you don't throw things back in their face. Forgive and let go. But you're not going to forget certain things, which means that should make you wiser. Okay? So if the guy that you had, or the girl you had no job, we would think that by now she would have a job, money saved in her account, showing a visible progress, visual growth, guys. Love yourself enough to know that you shouldn't be struggling for the rest of your life. If you're struggling, your significant other shouldn't be struggling. If they're struggling, you should have their back. When you love someone, you have their back 100%. And if you're not ready, that's fine, but be about it, say it, and vocalize, especially for those who have children. Don't be there wasting people's time, Take advantage of the love that someone's giving you. But don't settle for less, guys. You're going to take an ex back. Make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. They have anger issues, that they're in counseling and they're getting those anger issues dealt with. Or they are taken care of. If they're sick, that they're taking care of themselves. If they are cheaters, that you can trust them again. What I'm saying? But remember, oneself, if you take an ex back, don't throw things in their face. It is not fair, and you're not going to help their growth. So don't do it. Don't do it. But you definitely have to basically love yourself enough. You know what I mean? So basically love yourself. And ex has no job when y'all were together. That was the reason for the breakup. He was a cheap little bastard. She was a cheap, she took advantage of your pocket, sir. I hope she has a career now and she's stable when you got back with her, because you saw her change and you saw her growth, and now she can add to that future and make it that much better. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about 50-50, it's about 100-100. You got anger issues? Well, I hope he took care of that. If he ain't in counseling, he better be counseling with a man above. He better be knowing and quoting those scriptures back to you. She better be quoting them scriptures to you and letting you know that she's changed. She's a better person because she found Jesus, or she found a really good therapist, okay? And she's dealing with those issues that he had been dealing with as a kid. Okay, if he was an alcoholic, that he pins that down and he's not drinking no more. He's getting help. Okay, if alcoholism makes him angry, then obviously he needs help. Has he gotten that help? Has she got that help that she needed? Does she keep her hands to herself? Is she able to articulate information to you in a positive way and not talk down to you and not? That's what I'm talking about, and that's what I mean. You're going to take someone back, love oneself enough to make sure that their growth has already been spiraled in control. Okay, or spiral out of control, because they're going crazy getting stuff together. They're going crazy getting their life together. They ain't got no time for you. Then they're doing a good job. That means that they're so focused on the new them. And you should definitely be impressed and be blessed. So if you have the pleasure of having someone that you love come back into your lives, and it's something that has worked out and it was for the better, and you were like, wow, God told me this and gave me an opportunity, and I heard that person out and I gave them a chance and it was the best decision I ever made, then man, leave a comment on here and talk about your experience. I want to hear what it is that you have to say. Or your negative stories. What is it that your experiences for other people can pick up from? Just love yourself enough, guys and girls. Don't settle for less than what you know you deserve. Don't like have an expectation that's just unreachable. But have an expectation of self-respect and self-love for oneself, so you can also display that to your significant other, and they can learn from you. You should be an example to your better half. Facts of life. Bye.